Hi everybody, it's Diana. I'm here to show you another technique using glossy paper. This one is called polished stone, and this one has been around for ages. We actually used to use a little bit of metallic ink refill with it as well, but that didn't dry unless you sprayed it with the sealer and everything, so I'm just totally skipping that part of it and just using just the regular classic re-inkers, and then it just dries. We don't have to worry about it. And you still get a very pretty effect on your cards. Okay, let's see. Again, glossy cardstock is what we're starting out with. I try to cut it a little bit bigger than the size that you're going to need. You wouldn't really want to do like a full card, kind of thing, just because it'll start to dry. Your alcohol will dry before you get to the far end, and it's nice if you can just do it in one shot. So let me explain what I'm talking about. You are going to need cotton balls, just regular old from the drugstore. You're going to need a couple refills, and I'm using apricot and pixie pink. So again, just like we did the rubber cement technique, you want to practice with your colors and know which ones are going to work well together so you don't mix together mud, because some colors do not look well together. So you also are going to just use, should I cover that up so it's not like an advertisement for the grocery store? I don't know. But anyways, you're just going to use the cheapest alcohol that you can find, just anywhere. It's just for cuts and bruises or whatever. It's not the drinking alcohol. It's for like medical first aid. All right. Anyways, so again, we have our glossy cardstock cut a little bit bigger than the size I need. I'm going to take the lid off my alcohol, and then taking your cotton ball, just kind of open it up a little bit, and then you are going to put the rubbing alcohol onto the cotton ball. So you can feel it as it soaks in. You don't want it oversaturated, but you want it wet enough so that you're going to be able to do the technique. Now I'm going to put a little bit of apricot peel. It's a lighter color, so I'm going to put more drops. And then the pixie pink, I'm going to put less. And it just depends on what look you're going for. Now you're just going to pounce. And I want you to pounce that color right onto your glossy paper. And you're just going to go all the way around. Just keep moving. And what the alcohol allows you to do, it blends those colors, but it evaporates. So it just, like you wouldn't do it with water because it would just be a mess. So this just evaporates. All right, so we're just pouncing, 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 getting rid of all of that. So see? Pretty, pretty. I love these two colors together. And then we're going to set it aside because it takes a few minutes for it to dry, okay? So we're just going to set that aside. I'm going to cover up my mess here, like that. Now this one is dried, so see, you can see, and they're not all going to look the same. Can you see a little bit of a difference, in these two? And it will change as it dries as well. So that's there now. I want to stamp on it. Just going to bend it so it's not buckling up. I'm just going to use basic black. I find that the basic black classic ink stamps a lot better on the glossy paper than the StazOn. I mean, I'm a big StazOn fan, but for some reason I have more luck with the classic basic black over the StazOn. So just keep that in mind. This is made to last. It's a really, really cool new stamp set. It's got like pockets and different things in it. So this is the one that we used at class. So I'm inking that up. You have to remember that you're stamping on glossy paper. Even though it's got ink kind of stuff on it, it's still going to be slick. So let's see if I can do this with the camera in front of me. You want to go straight down and up. You don't want to be wiggling and stuff, or you're going to have a blurry mess. Okay, then the stamp also comes with this cute little flower, which is so stinking cute, but it looks almost like it's wood, wood notched or whatever. And I'm going to just put that in the center of the little pocket. Okay, then for the speedy camera, I'm going to close my pad there. I'll get my arm in it with my luck. Then I cut it out, snip, 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 magic, magic, and here's the finished card. Now obviously This one says best friends forever because I need to send it to my BFF. But I put out this at class so people could use, you know, the flower. Maybe they didn't want to do a best friends forever card. You could leave the pocket plain. It just depends on what you want to do with it later. And then we just put one of the leaf sizzlet pieces in there and my ever popular Daisy 2 die. I mean, I love this little thing. If you've been to my house, you know it's all over my class sign-up bulletin boards and all kind of stuff. But anyways, we just put a little button in the center. Everyone got their gingham and their buttons at class. That was another thing they got, as well as the glossy paper. And that is the card we did. So it turned out really cute, I think. And this is one of the new Stampin' Up! Embossing folders on the back. So hopefully you can see that pretty good. If not, check out my blog. It's right there, www.stampingwithdie.com, and you can see a lot more things, and you can get a better picture of the finished card. So thanks for stopping in, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.